Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mixed Media Frenzy. I will have links listed below of all my scrappy friends participating this month. Now, to start off, I did gesso my background. And now I am coming in with my exclusive black ink from Close to My Heart. And this stamp here I have had in my stash for, gosh, I want to say like 15 years or more plus. I've been scrapbooking since 1994. And so I have lots of old retired stuff in my stash. Now I pulled this out. I think I found that might have been, okay, Tuesday morning. And it's a Heidi Swapp stamp. And I thought I could just roll it, like that. Well, I don't really like that. But by the time I get the flowers put on there, and you can't really see that odd strip up at the top. But it does get covered up, so. Next, I'm going in with my wood block, and it's the writing stamp, and I'm stamping that pretty much everywhere. I love this stamp. I was lucky to find this at Hobby Lobby when our Hobby Lobby was selling a bunch of their stuff, so I got it marked down. The next stamp I'll be using is from Hip Kit. It's an exclusive stamp, and I can't remember which month it was from, but I'm using the word adventure. So I'm just kind of stamping it everywhere. So after I get my stamping done, I do go on to do some mixed media. Now, digging through my stash, I pulled out some magical powders, and I'm not for sure how to pronounce that. Azurec. Anyway, it's a pretty color, isn't it? I'm putting it on my packaging, and I'm just going to go over the stamping. When I do this, I like to stamp first and then add my color on top of my stamped images. I do add a little bit of ink up at the top and on the side here, kind of like that. So now the stamping don't look so harsh, the chevron pattern. So I move that aside and let it dry a little bit. And now I'm back with it dried. I use some scrap paper to mount my photo mount. And I couldn't decide what photo to use. And so sometimes I just put photo mounts on my layout if I can't decide on a photo. That way it'll be done and ready. The flowers I am using are from my stash too. And these film strip, let's see, I'm not for sure where I got, oh, Tim Holtz, of course. So, it has been pretty hectic around my house. My husband, as you know, has dementia and Alzheimer's. He falls a lot. He has a bad heart. Monday night, and he drinks too. He drinks like I can have a beer and be done. Have one beer or two. He drinks a whole case. Well, and that's not good on his heart, and he falls all the time. So he fell Monday night, refused to go to the hospital because I couldn't get it to stop bleeding. So last night we went up to my sister. She works for a surgeon, and so she wrapped his arm and she got it to stop bleeding finally. So it hasn't really been that much fun here, I'm telling you. I I go to therapy twice a week to help me deal. And it's helping. It's helping a lot. But I want to share that little bit of information about me, my home life, just so that you guys know. Um, I but let's get back to my layout. Now the stamping don't look half bad now that all the flowers are on there. Those flowers have been probably in my stash since 2000, and they were brand new, and I thought, well, let's get them out. Even these little bitty roses that I'm clipping off the bottom, those are really old too, so I want to glue some of them around my layout, kind of like enamel dots, and just to add a little touch of more blue flowers. I really love how this layout came together, and I really didn't know how it was going to turn out until I just started laying things on top. Now I'm going to use a couple of those little flowers and glue them in the center of those flowers that I have left over that don't have a medium-sized flower in there. Okay, next I want to add some black elements. Now I'm using my black shimmer brush. Now I should have got some tweezers. I get black all over my fingers. And then I get impatient and I pick them up and I put them on my layout and I get black all over. And it has to wear off. I had a shower this morning and you can still see just a little bit left of the ink on my fingers. See, I'm trying not to touch them, but I want to finish this layout. All right. So that little touch of black really helps pull in the stamping and my small title down there on the bottom and the film strip. So I love that. I wanted to bring craft in, but since I stamped in black, I really want to bring the black in. So I have close-ups coming up and you'll be able to see. Don't forget, check out the links listed below. And I will see you next week with another layout. I hope you all enjoy. Bye-bye.